Poem number 1 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Willy. Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. May Day Song. The flowers are blooming everywhere, on every hill and dell, and oh, how beautiful they are, how sweetly too they smell. The little brooks they dance along, and look so glad and gay. I love to hear their pleasant song, I feel as glad as they. The young lambs bleat and frisk about, the bees hum around their hive, the butterflies are coming out, 'tis good to be alive. The trees that looked so stiff and gray, with green wreaths now are hung. Oh, mother, let me laugh and play, I cannot hold my tongue. See yonder bird spread out his wings, and mount the clear blue skies. And hark, how merrily he sings, as far away he flies. Go forth, my child, laugh and play, and let your cheerful voice, with birds and brooks and merry May, cry aloud rejoice. I would not check your bounding mirth, my little happy boy, for he who made this blooming earth smiles on an infant's joy. End of poem number 1. Poem number 2 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Poem number 2. Alexander Selkirk. Better dwell in the midst of alarm than reign in this horrible place. I am out of humanity's reach. I must finish my journey alone. Never heard the sweet music of speech. I start at the sound of my own. The beasts that roam over the plain, my form with indifference see. They are so unacquainted with man, their tameness is shocking to me. Society, friendship, and love, divinely bestowed upon man. Oh, had I the wings of a dove, how soon would I taste you again. My sorrows I then might assuage in the ways of religion and truth, might learn from the wisdom of age, and be cheered by the sallies of youth. Religion, what treasure untold resides in that heavenly word, more precious than silver or gold, or all that this earth can afford. But the sound of the church-going bell, those valleys and rocks never heard, ne'er sighed at the sound of a knell, or smiled when the Sabbath appeared. Ye winds that have made me your sport, convey to this desolate shore some cordial, endearing report of a land I shall visit no more. My friends do they now and then send a wish or thought after me. O tell me yet have a friend, though a friend I'm never to see. How fleet is a glance of the mind, compared with the speed of its flight. The tempest itself lags behind, and the swift-winged arrows of light. When I think of my own native land, in a moment I seem to be there, but alas, the recollection at hand soon hurries me back to despair. But the sea-fowl is gone to her nest, the beast is laid down in his lair, and even here the season of rest, and I to my cabin repair. There is mercy in every place, and mercy, encouraging thought, gives even affliction a grace, and reconciles a man to his lot. End of poem number 2. Poem number 3 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Poem number 3, Don't Kill the Birds. Don't kill the birds, the little birds, that sing about your door, as soon as the joyous spring has come, and chilling storms are over. The little birds, how sweet they sing! Oh, let them joyous live, and do not seek to take their life, which you can never give. Don't kill the birds, the pretty birds that play among the trees. 'Twould make the earth a cheerless place should we dispense with these. The little birds, how fond they play! Do not disturb their sport, but let them warble forth their songs till winter cuts them short. Don't kill the birds, the happy birds that bless the field and grove. Such harmless things to look upon, they claim our warmest love. End of poem number 3. Poem number 4 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Poem number 4, Questions and Answers. Who showed the little ant the way, her narrow hole to bore, and spend the pleasant summer day in laying up her store? The sparrow builds her pretty nest of wool and hay and moss. Who told her how to build it best, and lay the twigs across? Who taught the busy bee to fly among the sweetest flowers, and lay his store of honey by to eat in winter hours? 'Twas God who showed them all the way, and gave them all their skill. He teaches children, if they pray, to do his holy will. End of poem number 4. Poem number 5 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Poem 5, Winter Sport. Down, down the hill, how swift I go, over the ice and over the snow. A horse or cart I do not fear, for past them both my sled I steer. Hurrah, I'm a boy, I'm going down. Will you toil up but never frown? The far hilltop you soon will gain, and then with all your might at bay, you'll dash by me while full of glee. I'll up again, dash by thee. So on we glide, O life of joy! What pleasure has the glad schoolboy? End of poem 5. Poem number 10 of Gems of Poetry for Girls and Boys by Unknown. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Love and duty to parents. My father, my mother, I know, I cannot your kindness repay, but I hope that as older I grow, I shall learn your commandments to obey. You loved me before I could tell. Who was it that so tenderly smiled? But now that I know it so well, I should be a dutiful child. I'm sorry that I ever should be naughty and give you a pain. I hope I shall learn to be good, and so never grieve you again. But for fear that I should dare from all of your commandments to depart, whenever I'm saying my prayer, I'll ask for a dutiful heart. End of poem number 10.